Thanks, Pam. Yes, so I am excited to share a quick recipe with you guys tonight, and we're gonna start off with that chip dip recipe. It's one of my favorites, but I have to tell you, normally I'm all about my popcorn, and if you haven't played with our popcorn popper, it is absolutely the best. I love that it goes flat in my cabinet, so I don't need a big, tall space for it. I love that I can throw it in my dishwasher. You just pop it out. It has that glass insert in the bottom, which is going to heat up your kernels and cook it fast. In my microwave, I can do a bowl of popcorn in 2 minutes. Now, I did test it without the glass insert because I thought, well, I need to know if I drop it, if it gets lost. You know, people are going to ask me, well, what about that insert? Do you know you can make it without this right here? In my microwave, it takes an extra 20 seconds, but I can still do a bowl of popcorn, even if, heaven forbid, I lose my glass insert. Maybe somebody puts it away in the wrong spot. Because that never happened to anybody else. So it doesn't happen near as much now that the kids are gone. But now that we're empty nesters. But I love the popcorn popper, and I keep my popcorn in my modular mate. I have my little Tupper Mini in here, 1 Tupper Mini full, put it right in there. I do add a little oil to mine because I want my salt to stick to my popcorn. But if you are fabulous and healthy, you don't have to put anything in there. You can completely air pop your popcorn. So this is definitely my go-to always recipe. But tonight I wanted to do something a little bit different. So we are going to make our chip dip. And with the Super Bowl coming up and some parties, you never know when you're going to need just a quick and easy dip. Who doesn't love the appetizer? I can eat desserts and appetizers at every get-together. I don't eat all the other stuff. Of course, I eat the other stuff, but I love the dips and appetizers, right? And the impression bowls, which is one of our highlighted specials right now, it is my go-to medium bowl set. I am a huge fan of the impression bowls. I love the fact that they are straight-sided, makes it really easy to do my mixing. When I'm putting them away, they all fit together inside the largest bowl. So if I have room for 1 bowl, I have room for all 3 bowls. They are, like I said, steep-sided, so great for that mixing and stirring, but yet they're beautiful. You can take them places, and if you have your pasta salad or your coleslaw or your potato salad or your spinach salad, you can use your impression bowl. So not only great for the mixing, but they are wonderful for taking with you on the go. And this has a little bit different seal where you're just gonna walk around and snap it right on there. Definitely my favorite medium-sized bowl set right here. So I'm going to use my small impression bowl to get started with our chip dip tonight. And because I wanted to just do a smaller amount, it's not for a great big party, I'm just gonna do half of the recipe. So I've got my sour cream already in here in my small bowl, and I always keep my spices in my spice rack. Do you use a lot of seasonings and spices? Ounce per ounce, it's one of the most expensive things that we buy. So I always come home and put my seasonings into my spice shakers. They are airtight, they keep everything fresh. One side I can get in there with my measuring spoon. The other side, you have your shaker holes, a little bit larger than your salt and pepper shakers. So it is great even for things like your sprinkles. And a Band-Aid fits in here really nicely. How often do you need a Band-Aid when you're in the kitchen? So a small one with some Band-Aids in it in the kitchen is a great tip for you. But I've got my ranch seasoning, whether you buy it in bulk or you make your own, right here in my 1 cup. So I have that pre-measured, and we're just going to dump about 1.5 tablespoons of that in there. Oh, forgot to get out my bacon. You gotta have bacon and cheese to go in the chip dip, right? Don't you love these Tupper Minis? 2 ounces of just fabulous, right? The best little pre-measuring cups, as my friend Stephanie says, it's your shot glass with seal, so you can take that shot with you wherever you go of creamer. So I love my Tupper Minis. You can use them for all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to mix my bacon. And do you make your own bacon bits? You can buy bacon bits. However, making your own is tastier. I can definitely taste the difference when I use my own bacon or if I buy the packs of bacon bits. Have you guys done that yourself? I mean, I know it's so easy to do that, is to pick it up at the store, and then it's got all the extra things in it. So whenever we are making bacon, I always make extra, throw it in my chopper, and chop it up really nice and throw it in my freezer. And then I can pull out however much I might need for whatever recipe we are making. So I have my bacon, my ranch, my sour cream, and then you need, you know, about a cup or so of shredded cheese. And this is the finely shredded cheese. Now, if you, again, shred your own cheese, it's a whole different animal, right? It's healthier for you. It tastes better. I can always tell a difference when I go now to restaurants or if I'm at someone's house and we are using the shredded cheese that they bought, the pre-shredded, it just tastes different. And I'm like, ugh, I can't do it anymore. I've turned into a cheese snob all because I started shredding my own cheese. And you know, it saves you money when you do that as well. You are definitely money ahead to buy the bars of cheese and shred it yourself. So this is a super fast, easy chip dip, really quick, fairly inexpensive to make. And then I love my modular mates, but I also love my ultra clear containers and those 6-7 ounce bags of chips, you know, like the sun chips, the baked chips, fit in here perfectly. So I have my chips ready to go. I have my chip dip, and we are all set for game night. So hopefully this is a good recipe for you. And if you don't already have one of our spatulas, I'm telling you what, if you can't tell on the video, this just mixed it up so nice and easy. That stiff silicone makes it easy to mix everything up together. It scrapes your bowl clean. In fact, once you're done scraping it, there's not even anything left to lick out of the bowl because it cleans it so good. So it's a good and bad thing all together. So definitely one of my other favorite pieces. And just a reminder, our modular mate sale is getting ready to end. So if you are somebody that you would be afraid to open your cabinets when people were over, you might check out our modular mates right now. They save you time, money, space, taste, and waste. And you will be so happy to have that organization where you can see everything that you have, how much you have, and it also makes your shopping, making that shopping list super fast and easy as well. Plus, you're not throwing away chips that are stale or that bag that got thrown into the pantry and then all that's left in the bottom is crumbs and you can't dip crumbs in your chip dip. You have to make a casserole and put it over the top, or, you know, it just gets thrown away because, Mom, I don't want to eat the chips, the crumbs, that's no good. Have you heard that? I remember that very well when my kids were at home. And finally, don't forget, if you are getting ready for the big game night, you might need our 59-cup jumbo bowl. That's right, it's back for a limited time in our beautiful hot pepper. It has the 2 handles on it because believe me, if you have this bowl filled with your favorite party snacks, if you're taking this out to the garden to harvest, if you are filling this up with a fresh fruit bowl, if you are throwing your turkey in here, you're gonna be glad that you have 2 handles to lift up this 59-cup bowl. And it comes with that air and liquid tight seal that Tupperware is so well known for and people love us. So make sure you check out all the goodies that we have and don't delay because you don't want to miss out on any of the specials we have right now.